Hello everyone, my name is SiC and welcome back to the town of Cheyenne, which we just started, and it's, as you can see, it's in the very bare basics right now. And I've been wanting to have a look at some of these things, because last episode I talked about getting another pasture, but I'm not going to get started on that right away, because I think a pasture needs to be full before it starts generating any meat. It's not doing any of that quite yet, because we only just finished building it. But yeah, we're going to see some wool coming in and some meat probably once some of these animals get older, new babies are born, and the older animals can be slaughtered. So if I split them up right away, we're not going to see any meat for a while. And so far all we've got on food production is the gatherer's hut over here and one fisherman over at the fishing dock. So we need to make sure that we have more people coming in, so I'm going to have a look. We have a girl who's of age and a boy who is of age, so we need to get started on another house first. So let's see, another log cabin, because I really like the look of those things. And yeah, we can use some more of those. Actually, maybe, how do I want to do this? Just do it like this, I suppose, and another one on that side. We could even run a road down the middle, probably. A double road, actually. That doesn't seem like a good idea. We could maybe put some trees in the middle later on. Not right now, because it's a waste of wood. It does take up logs and stuff, and I don't want to do that quite yet. But I do want to have this town for, let's see, Gabriel and Anastasia, the builder. So she's going to build her own home. That must feel very satisfying. Building your own little log cabin out in the wilderness. Oh man. And then sitting in it and be all nice and cozy and warm. Can you think of anything more awesome or satisfying? I sure can't. I'd love to do that someday. Alright, let's get some stones cut as well. And of course need some firewood. Actually that is something we do need to do. We need to make sure that we have a wood cutter so we can get some firewood going for our people. And I don't know where to build it quite yet. It doesn't fit in here, unfortunately. That's too bad. I don't want to give up this housing space. How are we doing on this wood? Okay, so I could build it over here. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to build it right there. Alright, so Gabriel and Anastasia have moved in. What about other girls? There's only, yeah, she's 9. She's getting pretty close to being an adult in the game. A 9-year-old boy as well. That's good. So I'm going to start building, after this is done, I'm going to build another house. Because, yeah, we do need extra housing space to grow our population as quickly as possible. And of course we do need to try to keep up with food production as well. But because I don't have a town hall quite yet, I can't build one to get an overview of exactly how everything is looking so far. So, let's see. I'm also going to extend the dirt road around the fort, so we can go in all directions. And also, maybe, yeah, let's run the road in a little bit and let's have it end just a little bit over there. I think that's going to look nice. We'll see. How is the fisherman doing? Previous season, as it was only short time, 260 fish in the current season, and it's not ended yet, so that's good. Let's see, 1224 food. Yeah, so that's okay. We're definitely on track, but we don't have any firewood, which is bad. Luckily, it's late autumn. It's 12 degrees, so the temperature is going down a little bit more than I expected, maybe. But yeah, let's remedy that with a woodcutter. McKen has become an adult and is working as a laborer, which is good. So that's one of the girls. And now we're just waiting for the boy to grow up as well. Let's see. We need another log cabin. Turn it around like so. And we're going to cut down some trees as well, because we're running out of those. I'm going to clear this space. I'm going to clear this space as well. And that should give us the wood we need for now. Make sure we get some firewood coming in for the winter. I'm not sure how cold the winter is going to be. I don't think anybody's going to freeze to death on this map though, because the climate is pretty warm, but you never know. it shouldn't snow at least. You know, that's the thing. If it's not snowing, then I don't think it's going to be cold enough for people to freeze to death. But of course I cannot be sure, so yeah, don't hold me to that. Did I close up the... Damn it. Let's see. Event log, yeah. I don't want to close off the event log. I must press something to close that off, but definitely don't want that. And now let's see. Reddy has become an adult. So once the log cabin is finished, they can move in together. Reddy and McKen, yep, good. They can start working on having babies at the tender age of 10. It's crazy. Really crazy. Let's see, then the next girl is Farah. Alonso, probably the next boy to grow up, yeah. That's a few years away from now. So we don't have to start worrying about that house quite yet. And I'm wondering, do I want to build a road here or do I just want to leave a space? I think I'm just going to leave the space there. Alright, so we have another laborer. I'm going to put him in the fishing dock. So we keep 2 laborers, 2 builders. The builders don't have anything to do, so they're going to be walking around doing a laborer's job at the moment. They did finish the road already, which is good. And yeah, I think it would be a good idea because tools are going down as well as stored clothes, but we don't have any, let's see. Yeah, we have some wool coming in, but not enough. I'm going to stockpile wood for a bit. But for now, let's see. I want to have not a chopper, not a smeltery, smithing. I want to have a blacksmith, right? And the blacksmith. Oh, I think this would be a pretty nice location, right? Just outside the fort walls. Can't really have it inside the fort. I don't want to build anything over here. Maybe around it or something, integrate it into my town. But for now, I'm going to leave them alone. And yeah, let's see. I could fit it in here and leave 1 space, and then maybe even put in a tailor on the other side. But I kind of like the idea of putting it over here, right outside the fortress walls, easy access, pretty close to the stockpile as well. Though they could have been a little bit closer, I suppose. And I suppose people can walk through here as well. Interesting. So let's see, can we build... Yeah, we can build a dirt road actually. Cool. So I'm going to extend that a little bit as well, because it kind of looks cool to see like a little path come in and then... Because this is an area that people walk through a lot, but then they spread out all over the place, so there's a little bit less of a dirt path, you know? That makes sense, right? I think it looks quite natural. As far as this game, with its very rigid blocks, you know, building blocks, can look natural. Because real life, of course, like all of these roads, they would, they won't be this straight. They would be a little bit curvy and stuff like that. And I always really like it in a strategy game or a building game when you can build curved roads, because it makes for a lot more interesting designs in the long run. But yeah, that's not going to happen here. Not even in a mod, I don't think. But this is pretty good too. I mean, I'm not complaining. I like it. We do have some rain. It is springtime. We missed the winter apparently. I didn't even notice the winter settling in. It's already springtime. And rain in the spring, that makes sense, right? Can't complain about that. And let's see, what else do we want to do? We have a lot of wilderness, a lot of places that we could go. Still nobody else has grown up. We're getting pretty close though. Let's see, Ebony is 7, Farah is 9 now, which is good. Alonso is 8. So they're getting pretty close. I might as well get started on... Or actually, let's cut down some more iron ore and rocks, because we don't have any of those anymore. Well, we have some iron, but we need some iron ore to build a blacksmith. And we cannot get regular iron until we start smelting the iron ore. But this is going to end up being iron ore for us. So we do need some stone as well, because we don't have any. And we need 2 more, at least for the blacksmith. And we're running pretty low on logs as well. So, you know what? Let's see. Harvest some trees. But where do... Yeah, I think I'm going to extend my town over towards this area. So I'm going to cut some trees over here. Maybe get this block as well. And then I'm going to leave this intact. Maybe this area over here as well. I'm not quite sure yet. And also, you know what, it would be a good time to figure out where to put a marketplace. So markets are over here. Storage barn, no. Trade buildings, no. Stockpiles, no. Market buildings, okay. We have a lot of different buildings here over here. We have small markets and big markets and all that stuff, but I want to have, let's see, central market, how does that look? It doesn't really fit the theme, does it? Let's see, vegetable stall, protein stall, clothing and food stall. How big are these actually? These are pretty small and people could get stuff from there, I suppose. But yeah, man, I don't know. Central market, what else was there? A rural market center. This looks a little bit more like the Wild West, right? And we're going to have people over here in this area. So probably I'm going to want... What's this? Is this a hill? Looks like this might be a hill. Yeah, okay. So we have a small hill obstructing our building space, which is not that great. But yeah, let's see. So we're going to keep this area. I want to keep this area over here as well, probably. So yeah, I am going to build it somewhere over here. Let's see if we can like center it according to the fort. This looks like it's pretty centered. And let's pop it down over there. We're not going to build it yet. Why can I? Okay. We're not going to build it yet because we do need lumber. But yeah. That's the thing, we need lumber to do this job. And we cannot build it yet. And I also don't really need the market yet, because it needs people to work the market as well, to bring food from all the different storage barns and stuff. So I'm going to have the market over here, then maybe another a gatherer's hut. Gatherer's hut up here, maybe some more food production over here, and everyone can get it in a centralized location. I think that's pretty good. Alright, our blacksmith has been finished, and we have someone who grew up. Let's see, Farah has become an adult, so now it's time to get started on another log cabin, of course. Let's build one over there. Just build up this entire area full of houses, I suppose. Shouldn't be too long until, what was his name? Talonzo. Talonzo has grown up as well. And then they can move in together and start producing babies. Which Reddy and McKenna have already done. The 1-year-old Fergio. Cool names. Yeah, I wonder how the game comes up with all of these names. Maybe they pull from a list. Maybe it's randomly generated, I'm not sure. Right, Talonzo has become an adult. That's good. Let's see. We have enough logs, we need 8 stone. We do need more stone, so I'm going to order the cutting of that as well. Let's cut down all of this stone over here. Let's see, I want one more fisherman, I suppose. And how are we doing on the production of wool? Ah, we are getting some charqui meat. 18 wool, 9 bone meal. Let's see. 30 wool so far. That's pretty good. The storage barn is slowly being getting full though, so it might be time to expand with another one at some point in the future. And what are you making? You're making rough tools, but we still have iron, right? So yeah, 30 iron. Let's see, let's make some regular iron tools instead. Finish up that iron. I don't think we need the regular iron for anything else, so maybe I'm going to be making a mistake here. But it's not like we cannot get regular iron in the future anymore, so it's going to work out in the end. And let's see. Yeah, we are getting some babies now. Some older llamas have been killed. Some new babies have been born. But according to this, there should be 36 wool, right? Oh yeah, now there is 36. So I guess they were in the process of bringing it over. Which is fine. It makes sense. We still have our laborers cutting up all of this stuff. Yeah, the builders as well, of course. Let's see. Talonzo and Farah have moved in together. which is great. Ebony has become an adult and is working as a laborer, so how are we doing? Because food production is going really well. We have enough firewood to keep everybody warm throughout the winter. Not like it's needed a lot, so... Let's see, Denzi is almost 10, so he's almost an adult. What about... Yeah, Ebony is living over here. Yeah, okay. So we've got another person who's almost ready to join the workforce. Let's turn this house around. Place it down over there. And these houses, they face this direction, right? Yeah, they do. And it's cool to have all these little variations on the same house, because if a game constantly looks the same, it gets old really fast. Like if all the houses are the same all the time, it just gets boring. Boring really quickly. We need some variation, and from the top they already pretty much do look the same. So, yeah. Let's see, we are getting low on clothes. So it might be a good time to, let's see, refined resources, fabrics, get a tailor going. And the tailor can't, it's pretty much the same size as the as this thing over here. A little bit bigger, a little bit wider by the looks of it. Where do I want to put that one though? Probably... Oh, I could fit it right next to the woodcutter, which is excellent, and it would be very close to the llamas as well, so they can bring it right over. Very close to the storage barn. I really like this position. Yeah, this is good. It's very centered around everything else. You know, it can get resources from over here. It can drop the finished product over here, basically. And yeah, close to the houses as well. This will be a very productive one, I think, if we can get the wool production to go along. But yeah, and I think with 2,000 food in early winter, that's already pretty powerful. So, like, current season 444 fish, that's excellent. We have 2 more people growing up. Why there's nobody working the construction of this thing? Let's see, let's increase the priority of it. Make sure some people are coming over to build it, because we do want this house to be finished sooner rather than later. Alright, so they removed the trees. Look at this duck. Such a slow thing. It's just kind of floating through the map all peaceful like. No hurry in the world. Yeah. And of course we have our deer over here, but these deer, they're not actually hunted or anything like that. That's the thing. They're just there for decoration, basically. They just wander around the map or stand still over here, and it doesn't really matter. Right, so we have a lot of people cutting stones. Maybe I put up a bit too big of a section to get anything else done in a hurry. Maybe that's what's going on. Too busy cutting down rocks to start construction on our log cabin over here. I wonder if the log cabins are better at keeping people warm as well. Let's see, provides housing for a single family, better warmth and comfort than a wooden home. Ah, yeah, okay. It's the same amount of stone, just a few more logs, but the logs, they can be replaced once you have the forester's hut. Right, so once you have a forester's hut, you can have a steady income of logs, and that's fine, that doesn't matter. We are going to cut down a lot of trees over here as well, so we can basically afford it. Right, and our reserve of iron is getting low. We only have 6 iron left, but we have 40 tools, and that keeps us that can keep us going for quite some time. Let's see what's going on over here. They need to remove 1 tree. Looks like it already got cut down, but they need to remove it or put it to use on the construction side as well. Right, so we have our 2 builders over at the log cabin now, which is good. Alright, Denzi and Ebony. Didn't have to stay with their parents for very long. Of course, their parents are not very far away, but yeah. They have a little house now, they have some privacy, which is really nice. Everybody likes some privacy. Alright, now we need to get started on getting logs and stone over to the tailor, which they are doing at the moment. Excellent, looks like all the rocks have been cleaned up. I guess I could cut down some iron over here. It's not a whole lot. Get some iron from there as well. Or iron ore, to be specific. And the stockpile is almost full as well, so we need another stockpile at some point. I'm not sure where I'm going to place that one, because the stockpiles always look kind of nasty in a way. We have one up here, and I'm going to be building some stuff over here as well, so I might build a stockpile somewhere around here. Maybe extend this road a little bit, and then build one up here. Let's see. Stockpiles. Transparent. No, just a regular stockpile will do. Let's see. Eight by 5. That looks pretty good. They can. They don't need to walk all the way over here now, and we have a lot of stockpile areas to expand in this direction, which is excellent. We do have 4 laborers, so once the tailor is finished, I can put someone to work there right away, and still have enough laborers to do all the other jobs that I need to be done at this moment. Now we're looking 44% full. That's pretty okay. That's okay. We do have enough tools at the moment, so that's all our iron is gone, and we don't have any iron in its inventory. So let's switch over to rough tools again. Our tailor has finished. Let's put someone to work, and then we need, of course, wool coats, because we're not producing any leather, but we do have 54 wool in storage. So yeah, and we only have one set of clothes remaining in storage. So this is right on time. Somebody can get to work. I'm not sure who works here. Let's see. Probably someone in this house pretty soon. Can we see it over in here somewhere? So many jobs. Tailor. McKen is the tailor, and she's going to be doing this job for a long time, I think. Oh, she has a steel tool. Interesting. Everybody else should be getting iron tools, I suppose, like all the new people, all the children who have grown up, the people who have been born here, and who will die here most likely, sadly. Alright, so how are we doing in children? We have Reynolds, he's pretty close to becoming an adult. And any girls? Dionetta? Yeah. Nobody really. Right, so yeah, Dionetta, she's 7, so she has 3 more years to go. And Reynolds 2 more years. Darylyn is getting pretty close as well at 7. We're not ready for another house yet. We could go for food is okay as well, though it never hurts to get a stockpile going. So maybe let's put a 3rd laborer to use in the fishing dock as well. And yeah, everything's looking pretty good so far. I can expand wherever I want to or need to expand to. And we have a lot of open space. There's no areas of storage. Or actually, we do have that hill over here. Could I maybe build a storage barn there? Because that would be... or bank barn, I think is the correct word. Resource depot, bank barn. Because it needs to be built on a hill. Right, so... oh man, it's just it's the one tile. Oh, actually, yeah, we can fit one in here. That's excellent. That would be a really big help. Of course, we do need building materials for it, and we don't have those, but it only fits on the one side, by the looks of it. Yeah. So you know what? this is the only place it will work, but it's a really big storage area. So I'm going to place it down and I'm going to pause it until we can get lumber and building supplies, which is going to take some time. So it's not like this is going to be happening anytime soon. But yeah. And it just... oh man, that's too bad. It doesn't work out with the road system quite so well, but... yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. I can live with that. My OCD is not that bad. It's just the one... oh man, actually it is a little bit bad, because that's already annoying me a little bit. I shouldn't look at it too much. But it's the only way we can fit a bank barn in here somewhere, because we don't have a lot of hills around. So yeah, we have a lot of hills. Let's see, we have hills over here. We could fit in quite a few bank barns up there. But yeah, no, I don't like the idea of that. Or at least not to expand that right away. Like, that's going to be for the future, and we could have a few in a row maybe. Have some fisheries, have some more... or have some other things going on. But we need some mines as well. We're probably going to have open pit mines though, but we'll see. More stuff that's pretty far removed from us. You know, it's not like we're going to have time for that anytime soon. We have a lot of other positions to fill first. We have a lot of children being born. And Darylin and what was his name? Renaud. They're getting pretty close now. So actually, maybe it's a good time to start working on another log cabin. Right, let's place one down over here. And actually, let's have a look. Log cabin. It works out perfectly. That's awesome. So I can fit 3 more houses in here after this one is finished. That's excellent. And let's see, how are we doing with the standard pasture? Getting 480 charky. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. And actually, we might consider, because we have a full fishery now. And we're doing pretty good on food. I think we could do without the charky meat for a little bit. Maybe. And get another pasture going. So let's see. Standard pasture. Let's maybe build one over here like this. Build a nice and big one. 22 by 14. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. 68 logs. We don't have quite enough, but we'll get there eventually. We can, or we need to, build a road around it, of course. And let's see. Cut down some more trees. Cut some trees over here as well. Cut some other trees over there so they can put it in the stockpile and go put it straight to work. And of course they're cutting down some trees on the building site as well, which is good. Because those will be put, or not actually all trees. We have some medicinal herbs over here, by the looks of it. Come here, you. Inventory. Herbs, 8 herbs, yeah. That's good. Just cutting down some trees. Yeah, so we're getting some medicinal herbs from here, and some trees as well. Just a little bit of wood. Not a whole lot, I don't think. But that's fine. We only need 68. We have 58, and we're cutting down a lot of trees now, so... yeah, and firewood is full, so we don't need any for that. We are making a bit for the tools, but that's fine too. And maybe actually the next thing I want to build is probably a woodcutter. Up here. Not a woodcutter, because this is the woodcutter. I want to have a forester's lodge. And get working on that. And then Renaud has finally become a laborer. Alonso and Anasta. Why is there a 5-year-old child living with Alonso? What's going on there? It's not his baby girl, is it? Please don't tell me he's having sex with that child. Oh god. Okay. Let's close that window and... ugh. Alright, so we have enough wood. We have 22 logs remaining, and they're still cutting down some more trees. So... yeah. And actually having 2 pastures is a good thing as well, because you can have sicknesses for these animals too. And if you have all your animals in one pen, and this pen gets a sickness in it, then they're all going to die pretty much, and I will lose all my llamas. But if I have like 2 pens or 2 pastures, only one of them will get sick usually, and the other ones will be safe. So we have no llamas in here at the moment. We do need, of course, some people working on. Dionetta has become an adult. Please tell me she moved in. No? What the hell? Alright, that's quite fucked up. Let's see, we only need 1 in here. We need 2 in here. Or 3 in here actually to work this pasture, but we need to split it. Why can we not split this? Wait. We should be able to split this herd, right? Or actually maybe let's empty this one and move all of these animals over into this pen. 8 out of 19, yeah, that's good. Maybe we need a larger amount of animals before we can split them up. Which will be interesting. So we can put this one out of work. All of these llamas should go over to this pasture now. It already says that they're here. And we have 3 people working there. Nobody here, which is good. Oh yeah, there all the llamas go. Excellent. Took some time for them to decide to move out. And yeah, I don't know. It's very strange that I can't split this herd, but at least now they can grow a little bit. They're not going to provide us with meat anymore, because we need to be at 18. It says here as well, exceeding this count, or the count of 19, will result in livestock being slaughtered for food. So for now we're going to be out of charqui meat, but we have a pretty good amount of stored food. And that's fine. We're only going to be missing out on 480. Oh man, alright. Renald is still living here. What, Alonso? Ah, did somebody die? Is that what happened? Alonso was living with Farah, right? Alright, something funky is going on. And let's build another log cabin then for, what's his name? Renald and either Darylyn or... what's the other girl's name? Dionetta. Yeah, probably Dionetta. I don't know, we'll see. And once that house is finished, that's probably going to be the end of this episode. Right. 1 new llama has been born. Our stock has been... there it is. That very small little llama over there. Oh, it's so cute. Yeah, I really wonder how many I need to split, because it doesn't show me how many I need. It's just grayed out and doesn't tell me anything else, which is unfortunate. This house is finished. Renald and Darylyn have moved in, so Dionetta is still alone. And I guess the woman that Alonso was living with has died, and this is his child. I think that's what's going on. Maybe I missed the message. I don't know. Okay, toggle pop-up notifications of death. Yeah, I do want that to be on, of course. And would it show me now? Or is it too late? It's probably too late. But yeah, I think that's what happened. I think somebody died. And that's what's going on. How are you? He's still pretty happy though. So, I don't know. It's a little bit strange. Anyway, that's it for the end of this episode. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys for the next video.